Alright, welcome back guys. So in this video I'm gonna show you all the cheapest vector gun build for farm lockdown. So let's start building up the gun. Now over here let's start off with the receiver. Now this is the vector receiver that is given to us, okay, which is by default given to us when you purchase the gun from the market. Now you cannot play much with this particular receiver. So what I would advise you is that you choose a vector standard over here. Okay, now with the vector standard, when you choose this, you can play a lot with the stock over here. You can choose a lightweight vector stock, you can choose a vector standard, or you can choose the adapter where you can further extend the stock and choose AR extension and go with the lightweight and everything. This is how we do that, like the carbon lightweight. But we're not gonna go with that, and since we're building this cheap, I'm gonna go with the vector standard. Okay, that's for 227 coins. Now since I'm choosing the vector standard over here, you can see that the vertical and horizontal recoil over here, it has increased to 58, and the horizontal recoil is increased to 40, plus the ergonomics has also risen up to 72. So that's a good and a best advantage that we have seen over here while choosing the vector standard. Okay, you can also choose a vector lightweight. It depends on you. Like the vector lightweight over here costs around like 8,000, so obviously that's not falling into the budget category. The vector standard is doing the job for us. The pistol grip we're not gonna add because the receiver gives us the space for that. Okay, let's go ahead and choose the base. Handguard, you can see it's all blocked over here. Handguard are gonna activate once you increase or lengthen the barrel over here. Like for example, if I choose a vector CB, I can add up the standard different types of handguards over here. But again, it's not gonna fall into the the cheap category. So I'm just gonna go with a vector standard barrel. And that's the disadvantage with that, because it gives us a less range of 35 only. Okay, that's the only drawback with that. Now you can attach a base over here, that's a vector bottom, and then choose the your appropriate or your desired front grips over here. You can choose the aluminum, the vertical, RK0, depends on you. But I would say you can go with the aluminum or the vertical one, all dependent on you. Okay, so we're done with that. Now let's choose up the muzzle. Now the muzzle over here, there are many categories given over here. If you want to go with a suppressor, you can go with that. Don't want to go with that if it's very costly to you, you can choose the vector 9MB. Okay, that's the best one which I choose. Okay, gives me an addition on the vertical and horizontal recoil, so I can control the gun much more easily. That's the whole advantage of that. Okay, so I would say you go with the vector 9MB, or if that is costly to you, then you can choose a 9mm muzzle over here. Okay, depending on you which one you want to go with. So we're done with approximately everything in this cheap build of Vector 9. The only thing that is needed to be attached onto the gun, that's the scope. Now with the effective range of given over here, I would say not to go with any magnified scope over here. Choosing the red dot sights is the best option that you can go with, and with this build you can obviously go in the farm lockdown for close range kills. Okay, for the close range fights, and that's what the advantage is in the farm lockdown. You mostly be having close range fights, and Vector 9 is the best gun that you can choose in the budget category for the farm lockdown. Okay, so yeah, you can go with that. The SRDS, it's quite of an expensive scope. It costs around like 8k coins. So I would say not to go with that. But as I show you in each of my videos, the replacement for this, the best replacement is the cross mount, which you're gonna choose first, and then choose a dry reflex. Okay, that's the whole thing with that. The dry reflex basically serves as the same purpose like the SRDS. Okay, now let's total everything over here. It's coming around like 14,000 only. That's the cheapest build that we can go with this particular gun. Let's do it all. And yeah, this is our final build that we get. Okay, so yeah, we're done with everything. Now let's check this gun out in the shooting range. Let's go. Okay, so we're at the shooting range, guys. Now let's check out how our gun is performing. So I'm gonna position myself right over here and shoot up the spot. Okay, fixed at 1 point. shoot again. Fix at one spot, guys, so you can see the results are right in front of you. Okay, so if you're gonna go and shoot up the player with this accuracy, you're gonna deliver the maximum damage, to the player. So yeah, and if you're choosing the high tier bullets, obviously the damage is gonna be lethal. Shooting up these dummies, everything is right in front of you guys. So yeah, that just concludes our video over here. If you did find this video helpful, guys, do share, like, and subscribe, and I'm gonna be coming up with much more new ideas with the gun building and everything. So thank you so much, and best of luck for your race ahead. Bye bye.